Hello everyone, welcome back to my home. Different part of the home, 8 feet away from where you usually see me. This is an exciting week for me, mostly because it's very unexciting. There's not a whole lot I have to do in terms of commitments, obligations, deadlines, none of that this week. When it comes to Anti-Chef, everything besides the cooking, the filming, and the making the videos, that always takes priority, and then everything else gets neglected. And then obviously, you have brand deal, sponsorship obligations, and there's other stuff that goes on in the Anti-Chef ecosystem. But this week, free as a bird. All I gotta do is cook, film. But before I get to any of that, there's a whole laundry list of odd jobs that I have to see to. Things that I've been pushing aside for the past few months. So I was thinking, why don't I film myself doing all these little things I gotta do today? Stimulating stuff, I'm sure. But they gotta be done, and if I'm filming, hey, that kind of holds me accountable to them actually getting done. And bonus, I got myself a video. So first things first, I'm gonna start somewhere familiar. That way you're in your comfort zone. This is my most used prop, I guess you could say, on my show, right? It's the best prop a guy with a cooking show could ever ask for, because it kind of just ties the whole kitchen together, and I can lean on it like this, and then I wash it most of the time after that, and I prepare my food. Anyway, it's looking a little faded and worn out, and I think I need to give it a little TLC. I have the proper medication to bring this thing back to life. This is called mystery oil, and you apply that. Just rub it in with a paper towel. All right, so I have to leave that for the rest of the day, and then afterward I will apply this board cream, and it will be the same deal. Next time you see this in a video, it's gonna look good as new. For the last few months in this basement studio, I've been really trying to make this my favorite place to be. I just wanted everything around here to be something that I love, something that inspires me, that just kind of reminds me of why I'm doing all this in the first place, my passions. So in the recent months, I have been kind of filling up the walls with things that I do very much love. My Hitchcock trilogy here, which is Rear Window, Psycho, Vertigo, Need to be hung. 2001 Space Odyssey. Needs to be hung. Ooh, needs to be hung. Julia making her cooking show with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people hiding underneath. I need to find a place for this. All right, so hot dogs and a Coke. And this, my beloved Blue Jays. I realize that I'm wearing a New York Yankee hat right now. I used to live in New York, so I have a whole ton of these. I like the logo. I don't like the team. Door needs a stopper. Another task done. Very excited to say that the Anti-Chef studio entrance art has been hung. Ayo. Whoa, watch your head. Hello. Oh. What's this? What do you think, Beetlejuice? Hello? Table right here.
What do you think of the size? This is 86 inches. In my dream world, we'd plant a tree there to give a little more shade.
We got to get that garden going again.
6 to 26.
June 6th to 26th for outdoor table and chairs. Say hello.
Hi.
For lunch, I'm thinking there's some leftover salmon. This broccoli looks, to go along with my salmon, I'm just gonna have some of this delicious looking broccoli with some, okay, this is kind of a furry looking broccoli. There's, some of it's been compromised. I'm just trying to make it. And then some hummus. Lunch of champions. Welcome to the big whiteboard. This is what you're about to watch in the upcoming weeks. Ow. No ideas. Here are future ideas, but I don't want to get to these just yet. I'm saving them. So this is a clean slate. End of May all the way through to June. That means I need to figure out a whole lot. This is my main cookbook shelf. And the bulk of ideas and inspiration I get for videos comes a lot of the time from here. I just look at these books and I'm like, speak to me. I have like a foundation of ideas in my head swirling around and I'm like, okay, well, why don't you see to those first? I know this one for sure. Yes. So I have been eyeing this one for a while. Heston Blumenthal. Heston Blumenthal, The Fat Duck Cookbook. This has been on my radar for a while, so I'm gonna leaf through that. I want something difficult. I want something hard. I want something stress-inducing. Oh. How about that? I feel like I've been taking it a little too easy. Like recently we've had roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and a chicken Kiev. And I'm like, okay, well let's kind of make life difficult for myself. 8 texture chocolate cake. I think that is the challenge I need in my life. That's what it is. This one right here, yes. Thomas Keller's, I was thinking that. Thomas Keller's Yabba Dabba Doo. This is my first time actually leafing through this book. There is only like a handful of recipes in here. The rest of this is just, it's just like a book. Iron Chef, the official book. It's not the official cookbook. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Something like that. Nitro scrambled egg and bacon ice cream. I think that's what I need to make. That's the biggest recipe I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if that's gonna happen just yet. Tired. So I have 3 recipes here. What I'm gonna do is gather all the ingredients that I have in-house right now, and then that will give me an idea what I need to pick up at the grocery store. So, you know, I like to put some music on just to get into the mood. What is love? Just joking. We're on the hunt for groceries. Most of the items for these recipes are everyday Joe Blow ingredients. You know, your flours, your sugars, your parsleys. But there are a few particular items that are gonna require a little more effort. A double cut rib steak, which I'm pretty confident that I can find that almost anywhere. But the more difficult thing to find is gonna be chanterelle mushrooms. When I was living in New York, I had my spot, but here I'm not so sure where to pick them up. So I'm going deep into the hornet's nest, AKA downtown Toronto. Paying a visit to St. Lawrence Market, Toronto's historic indoor food market. Can you see that? Chanterelle bupkis. I'm looking for a double cut rib steak. Thank you very much. Have a good one. I got my rib steak, that was no problem, first thing I spotted, but the mushrooms are a totally different story. I don't even know if they're in season. I should have had a plan. Yeah, we're on the move. You got the hard to find morels, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Absolutely nothing. I got mushrooms. That's not the mushrooms that I need to mushroom with, though. I need the chanterelle, and I can't find them in this whole We're now in the Toronto Distillery District. This has unintentionally turned into a Toronto sightseeing tour on the hunt for chanterelle mushrooms. Those damn chanterelle mushrooms. There's no fresh food in here. Do you have any in a freaking jar? I don't even know why I came in here. Not only was that a colossal waste of time, I had to pay for parking, 7 buckaroonies. Dried stuff, which isn't what I was looking for, but it's what I will settle on. I'm going home. 'Tis another day. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, so looking for those mushrooms yesterday took up all of my grocery shopping time. So I now am on the road again. I have to get everything else. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Spend money to make money. The day's getting away from me real fast. Went grocery shopping and now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I gotta go home, put the groceries away, clean up the kitchen, and then, film a video. It's a Thomas Keller recipe. It's kind of heavy duty. That's a lot to do in the span of So I think I'm just gonna hole up in here for the rest of the day, sit in front of the computer, do computer stuff. Ergonomically correct sometimes, most of the time not so much. And then we'll pick this back up again tomorrow. What's gonna happen then? Took the day yesterday to edit this video that you're watching right now. Still working on it. Got to figure out a classy ending to it. But at the same time, I got to film an episode of my cooking show. Oh yes, that is still a thing. Of course, I can't film a video when the kitchen is in this state. So abracadabra. Wunderbar. So it does come up quite a bit when you're making these recipes that require some special tools and ingredients that obviously I just don't want to go looking around all the... I mean, you saw me with the mushrooms, but I don't want to spend any more time looking for orange blossom water. So I picked that up from the store that shall remain nameless. This is orange oil, but you can eat it. Rectangular pastry molds. I haven't the foggiest what this is. What is this? This is for the cake. It's a ring mold. And I'm very excited to introduce a new tool into this kitchen here. I spent a little extra money for this bad boy. Oh, now I got a new toy. It's going to be used for upcoming recipes, but I think it's going to play a part in many different videos coming up because not only can you this is a pressurized culinary tool. So for example, you'd fill this canister with cream, and then there's going to be a nitrous oxide cartridge. I think it's still in the mail. Voila, whipped cream. In the comments, if we can start brainstorming pet names for this, that would be fantastic. I don't think I need any of this for what I'm about to do next. So this story is ending. Another one is about to begin. That is so deep. I'm gonna get going, and how convenient that I am ending this video exactly where I end all my other videos. That was not planned. So I'll see you in the funny papers. Don't know what that means. See you later. Hey, Siri. What does "I'll see you in the funny papers" mean? I've always wanted to know. This is uttered when someone is about to do something very dangerous and there's a chance they might not see each other for a long time. Au revoir.